In 2014, Putin took the Crimea away from Ukraine. Now, there's 100,000 Russian troops along the Russian-Ukraine border. Marcus Kolga is a fellow of the Macdonald Laurier Institute, and he's with a lot of other organizations. He's really, really smart. He joins me right now because I know you're an expert on this, and I want to put the question to you. Putin seems determined to do something with Ukraine. Does the West have the moral courage to help out Ukraine?
Well, I think that's the million-dollar question right now that we're all asking.
You're the million-dollar guy.
Yeah, no, right. And the Ukrainians are certainly hoping that that we have the mettle to stand up to Vladimir Putin. You know, we had the Minister of Foreign Affairs. She just traveled to Ukraine to signal Canada's support for Ukraine.
What does that mean, though? I mean, really, it's the United States and it's Britain, and Biden was talking about sanctions. And you and I know that sanctions throughout history work a little bit, but they're not that effective.
Well, I don't think we've used them very effectively either. You know, we're not using sanctions. We should be using them to hit Putin where it counts, and that's his own personal wealth. And the oligarchs.
Which is in the West.
And that's in the West, and right here in Canada as well. He's got hundreds of millions stashed away in this country.
Okay, so if we wanted to really hit him between the eyes, we could, without military use. Do you think then that Canada and the United States has, again, the guts to do it?
Well, look, we haven't done it yet. He's given us ample reason to do it. I believe that if we were to place sanctions on the oligarchs that have money stashed in Canada, I think you'd see an immediate change in Putin's calculus with regards to Ukraine.
So why wouldn't the Liberal government in Ottawa do that then? Seemingly effective then, and it's innocuous. You're not going to hurt anybody.
Well, they don't want to create their own crisis with Putin. They're trying to avoid it. Just like they're trying to avoid getting into any sort of physical entanglement on the ground in Ukraine as well. They're doing everything they can to avoid entanglement, any sort of diplomatic crisis, and try to engage in diplomacy to get around this.
Is the West going to allow Putin to take over Ukraine if he sends in the troops?
Well, I think the West has already said that they will not stand up to Vladimir Putin. If Putin invades, Ukraine's on their own. So no, we won't be getting involved.
Can the Ukrainians, and there's a number of very tough people in the armed forces there, can they defeat Putin?
It's not the Ukrainian army of 2014. Canada has had 200 trainers there training the Ukrainian army since then. They're better equipped, they're better trained. If Vladimir Putin wants to engage in a full-scale invasion, it's going to be very bloody and very costly for him.
Do you think the West can stand by and watch that blood?
I think the West can help support Ukraine by sending weapons. The UK just did that. Canada could be doing the same. But we won't be sending our troops in there.
Marcus Kolga, thank you very much. We can't send in our World War II guns. 3 minutes. Thank you very, very much for watching and for engaging in the 3 minutes, which will carry you through most discussions for the day. 2022 is going to be a very, very tough year. Stay with us. Please tell your friends to subscribe and PayPal. Thanks.